Truong's ready. He's ready.
Okay, our next reader is Truong Tran. He's a poet and a visual artist. His publications include The Book of Perceptions, Placing the Accents, Dust and Conscience, Within the Margin, and For the Islands. He's a recipient of numerous awards and fellowships, including 2 San Francisco Art Commission's individual artist grants in poetry, the Arts Council of Silicon Valley Grant, the California Art Council Grant, grants. He lives in San Francisco in an apartment at the corner of 8 Mashbury, rumored to be the former home of Janis Joplin. Please join me in welcoming Truong Tran.
So I just messed up my leg on my 40th birthday, playing dodgeball with grad students, war ball. So I was very nervous about that. I'm going to continue with the theme of Matt Rohr. Yes, because I was once a proud educator in those MFA programs that you talked about. I still teach in an MFA program, but perhaps not quite as proud. Hey, you know what? I'm going to say what I'm going to say, right? I only have 1 class left at stake, so fuck that, right? So Matt Rohr came to me at a time when I was quite proud as an educator, and there was a time when we put out students like that into the world, so... Matt Rohr's parents are here. So I would like to read this poem. It is about Matt Rohr, but I'm going to dedicate it to Matt Rohr's parents. This story perhaps does not belong, unlike the others that came before. This story is one of decent desires. Its character is one with noble intentions. Something was lost, something was found. A bicycle or a book, a vision or a voice. Something was given, something was gained. An apple absolved, a name, a shadow, or a shard. Something to be said about the simplest of stories. He found what was lost and set out to return it. So Matt actually one day came home with a bicycle that he bought from some kid that he thought had stolen the bicycle, and he posted it on the internet, and I thought, wow, that was a pretty amazing act, a selfless act. But I think the poem failed. What really, for me, succeeded here was the dedication, and I'm going to read that. For Matt Rohr, who is a genius for the fact that he purchased a stolen bicycle from a kid in the Mission, he walked it home and proceeded to post the stolen bicycle on Craigslist under the heading of Lost and Found. Eventually, the bicycle found its way back to its owner, who offered to buy him a beer at the pub as reward. He politely answered, "No, thank you." Matt Rohr does not drink. He makes a mean Vietnamese tofu barbecue sandwich and admits to surfing the internet for the occasional porn. In some parts of the country, this can be deemed as deviant behavior, but here on the West Coast, it is not only encouraged, but considered to be healthy. Also in keeping with his healthy disposition, Matt Rohr is an avid surfer and a freegan. But I digress. Matt Rohr is a genius because today he reminded me that perception is fluid and overwhelming, like how I saw myself as the crusty old uncle who tells his nephew to go back outside, face the bully, don't come home without evidence of a fight, a bloody lip, or a shiner at least the size of a silver dollar. I had an uncle like this once. He died miserable and an alcoholic. But again, I digress. Matt Rohr is a genius because He wrote, "Sometimes the intelligence of your heart and the heart of your heart are in disagreement," and it made perfect sense. He's a genius because he inspired me to write these words after I swore off writing for the 100th time. This is written not for any poem or book already in print by some poet by the same name, with numerous published books and an established career as a poet, but rather for a book looking to find its way into the world, written by a poet still looking for his name. If you happen to find the name of this genius, please go to Craigslist. Post your findings under the heading of Lost and Found.